help me understand what in the Quran helps you come to the conclusion that Quran is not a guide of a murderous death cult.
If I did, would you become Muslim?
Do you agree with this?
That's what it's saying, yeah.
That's what it is saying, but do you agree with this?
Yeah.
You agree that the Jews are people with animosity and hatred?
Yes.
Based on what fact?
What it says in there.
Based on rejection of Islam.
Yeah.
So when anyone rejects Islam, they are hateful people, according to you, according to the Quran.
You're not
When you go home, when you go home, examine. We spoke.
How he done it? I'm gonna
We
examine
spoke. We spoke about evidence first.
Is he good or not?
Him
Is he good?
is a good liar.
professional.
He's a good liar, professional liar. He's a professional liar.
Why you?
I don't know where he got his training.
Why you
Too
being
much of
rude?
Quran about lying. Nothing about details. Let's have a new discussion. Let's have a new discussion.
New
yeah?
discussion, yeah.
I am a Christian. You are a Muslim.
Yeah.
My name is Arul. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve is your name. What's your name?
Nah,
sir?
just do him, do him.
Just him.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
But you are also Muslims. You are a
him,
Muslim.
yeah,
Yeah. You're back here. That's good. Now, I think the entire story
Okay.
about Muhammad and how Islam began
Yeah.
is a cock and bull story.
Okay.
You understand the expression cock and bull story?
Yeah.
Completely
Okay.
mythical.
You don't need to explain it, but yeah.
Yeah, you understand. So please help me. Now, in contrast, the accounts of Jesus, accounts of some of the crux of the Torah and so on,
Okay.
properly historical. I can
What
provide.
makes you say it's properly his?
I'll come. For example, in the case of Jesus, if I stick to one example,
Yeah.
I can provide evidence from Christian accounts,
Yeah.
which I can date back to the first century, Judea.
Yeah.
So I can trace back the writings to the first century, Judea, the homeland, the heartland.
Okay.
Every Christian doctrine
Yeah.
comes from the first century Judean writings, the writings of the apostolic time.
Yeah.
Every doctrine.
We understand, brother.
Yeah, you understand so
we
far?
understand, bro.
So this is historical. Now I can also add to that by saying I can also back up some of the major claims by citing non-Christian sources.
Yes. Okay.
Roman
You
historians.
don't- Yeah. Okay.
Because you
I
asked
don't
me,
need
I'm,
to say the sources, but I'd just rather I want to get to the point.
yeah. But so you asked me, I give. So this is how historical the Christian belief is. In contrast, when it comes to Muhammad and the origin of Islam,
Yeah.
my challenge to you is
Yeah.
some of the basics and the fundamentals of Islam
Yeah.
you will be unable to justify
Yeah.
in a historically credible manner.
Yeah.
I can give a few examples if you like.
Okay.
For example, the Hajj.
Yeah.
Let me focus only on the origin of Islam, or only on what happened in the 7th century, or what is supposed to have happened in the 7th century. You know the Hijrah?
Okay.
Hijrah
Yeah.
from Mecca to Medina.
Yeah.
You won't be able to, which is a significant event because all of Islamic calendar is Hijrah based, yeah?
Yeah.
But you will not be able to provide a credible historical record for this, neither from the early Islamic
What do you mean? What do you
Hijrah.
Hijrah. Explain.
What is the earliest record that you can provide for a Hijrah from Mecca to Medina?
Brother, yeah? The way I see it, innit? A lot of things we don't know happen in history. You could agree with that.
I am trying to come.
No. Brother, there's a lot of things without proof in history that we don't have anything to back it up. Right or wrong?
Finish your point.
My point is, the way history works, when people keep saying something happened, it means something happened. I don't need evidence. That's enough evidence. If that makes sense.
The key word is evidence, yeah?
Yeah.
You are entirely right.
Yeah.
There are many things in history which may not have evidence.
Yeah.
But when we don't have evidence, we can't take it seriously
Of course
because
we can. Of course we can.
please let me
Brother,
finish.
okay,
Let me
yeah.
finish. When we don't have evidence, we should not take it seriously because if we did, we would be irrational. Anyone and everyone can claim something. Like I can give you a simple example. I can come to you and say, hey, look, Steve, you said it. Yeah. Steve, actually, God visited me 10 days ago in my backyard.
Yeah.
And based on that, you need to follow this new religion.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you wouldn't follow. Why? Because that's not a credible claim.
Yeah.
For a claim to be credible, you need to have evidence. Yeah. There are plenty of claimants for God. There are plenty of religions. And that is where evidence matters.
Okay.
Now, and that is where I am comparing. There are plenty of events in history, claimed history, for which we don't have evidence.
Okay.
But those claims we can't take seriously.
Okay.
We can only take things which are evidentially validated seriously.
Yeah.
And that is where I gave the example. And that is where I gave the example of Jesus. Jesus' history, well attested. Jesus' history, well attested.
Well attested.
Well attested.
Yeah.
The records, the beliefs about Jesus and
The
Christianity,
records. What's the record?
records,
What are the records?
or the Christian writings,
Yeah.
the 27 books which were written in the first century.
Yeah.
I can trace them
Who
back.
wrote them?
Once,
Yeah, who wrote them?
once.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You
I can
raise
date
the-
them to the first century, to
Yeah.
the Christian apostolic community.
Yeah.
I can date them. I can take that time. I've written a book. I've written a book on this.
Yeah.
I have copies there.
Yeah.
So I can do that.
Yes.
But it is not just the Christian writings. Like I said earlier, I have non-Christian writings. No,
Would you like to speak on the writings?
I can give, for example, give you an example.
Yeah.
Just a list. Now, this is my.
Brother, it's not an example. You said a point. May I say something?
Sure. Now, likewise, I'm looking for credibility for Islam.
Okay.
A hijrah
Yeah.
is a significant event. If hijrah never happened, Islam is junk. Islam is a mythical idea. You understand what I'm saying? If hijrah never happened, the entire story falls apart. The entire religion falls apart. It's so important. It is so important that Islamic calendar is based on hijrah. AH. AH is anti-hijrah, yeah? Is all hijrah based. So I'm asking you, if hijrah is so significant, and of course in the Islamic hijrah that you may have in mind, is where Muhammad and his early Muslim crew being chased from Mecca to Medina for their lives being threatened and them running from Mecca to Medina.
Yeah.
So please help me understand what is the evidence you have
Brother,
for this hijrah.
Because if everybody says it happened in history, they put it down as a fact.
Who says?
Everybody. So all
Who is
the
the
people
everybody?
from the time said X, Y, and Z happened, and it kept going down. It becomes a historical fact.
I understand.
So
Stephen,
is-
please.
is-
You are claiming
Yeah.
everybody says.
Yeah.
I'd like to find out who this everybody is.
I'm not too sure. You giving me
This
a
is
point.
my challenge.
No, this is my challenge.
Could I
I
comment?
could come back next week and try look
Please,
into it.
please.
And
I'll
look at-
precisely word
Yeah.
and please come when you come back.
Yeah.
You know what you need to find?
Brother, I'm not. I'll
What?
be honest. I'm not gonna go find. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go find. I'm not gonna look into it. Bro, look, I'm happy with my religion.
Don't be happy.
No, brother.
There are- if this
Brother,
is
when,
not
when,
true-
when you spoke, did I interrupt?
Go ahead.
When you spoke, did I interrupt you?
Try it a few times.
I tried and you
Doesn't
stopped
matter.
it straight away. Brother, I'm happy with my religion. I love people. I even love you. You're Christian. I love you. But I feel like you don't love me because I'm Muslim. I feel like you've got a hatred towards Muslims.
Don't make things up. This is gaslighting.
No, I'm not gaslighting.
Gaslighting is evil.
Okay, do you have-
So
do
don't
you
say
have
you
ha-
love me and gaslight me.
No.
Did I say you hate me? Did I say?
Did I say you hate me?
We have met here maybe for 10 minutes or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say he hates me?
I never said
he
that.
didn't say he-
I said I feel.
And he is
He said he
already.
feels like
I said I feel like it.
What is your feeling based on?
On your energy and the way you
What
speak
energy?
to
I'm speaking about history. What energy are you talking about?
No,
You're talking
just
about the way you speak.
the way you
It's just
speak,
in general.
yeah.
In
I'm
what
just in
way?
general.
They're over there.
Like,
I'm
even
s-
over there.
Oh, over there you were from behind. You were doing whatever you were
About us,
doing.
we
I'm
were
talking about
listening.
your energy to
Yeah,
speak.
you-
My this energy
It's
business, I don't want to deal.
No, even
I,
the way you're
Once- I
presenting your
want-
argument, I feel like it comes with hate.
This is
And brother, you're coming to me, you're telling me X, Y, and Z.
yeah.
But I don't really want to speak about X, Y, Z. You're just coming. Look at this, and look at it. Okay, brother, I'm not here for that. I'm
Listen
not
to
here
me
for that.
carefully.
I've listened to you, but I'm saying I'm not here for you to be.
You're
saying-
repeating right now. So now if you stop and
all right.
listen to me.
All right, go on.
Okay. Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
if you walk along the street and for some, maybe you're from Europe or somewhere, you didn't know traffic flows in a particular way here.
Yeah.
And if you, let's say, if you were looking in the opposite direction and walked into the road,
Yeah.
I am obliged legally even, certainly morally, but even legally to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah? I may pull you back.
Yeah.
You may not like my energy
Yeah.
because I pulled you physically,
Yeah.
but that would save your life there.
Yeah.
So my point is this, whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
because we are fellow human beings,
Yeah.
we are required to warn each other.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
if I see you're walking into a destruction I would morally be obliged to warn you. Warn you. Good to see, brother. I would morally be obliged to warn you. And you would be, as a sensible human being, you should be willing to take the warning seriously. If you want to be sensible, you should not say, okay, I will ignore this. I'll happily do what I've been doing earlier. No, you should rather say, I've heard what you said. The point I understand. I don't have information. Maybe I like to check it out. That's what you should say.
That's exactly what I
That's
said.
not what you said. What
did
you
I
rather
say?
said, what you said was, I don't have this information. Initially, you said, I don't have this information. I'll go and bring it next week.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
I'll finish. Let me finish. That's what you. Listen. That's what you initially said. Subsequently, you changed your mind and you said, I heard you, but I won't check this information.
Yeah. Then I said, but
Yeah,
I'm not
so you
going.
changed your mind.
I said, I'm
So
not
please,
going
let me
to.
finish.
I just wanted to.
Please let me finish.
Bro, you've been
And so,
talking for a while.
no, don't
Well,
gaslight.
okay,
Don't
good.
gaslight.
You've been talking for a
Don't
while.
gaslight.
Okay.
You have been.
You just learned about gaslighting.
Yeah, you've been doing it. Maybe you're learning the word right now, but you've been doing it. So listen carefully. Both of you, as fellow human beings, please, I commend to you. Because of Islam, there are terrible issues in the world. Because of Islam.
Yeah.
I am not saying it's because of you guys. I'm not saying. That's not my point.
Who's it because of?
It is because of people who have taken the Quran seriously throughout history. You might not have studied the history of Islam carefully, but they have. Many people, including people in the UK. Now, as fellow human beings, we need to now come together with care for each other, love for each other, and get to the bottom of this. So far, there is no concerted effort from Muslims to weed out this problem of jihad, for instance. Week in, week out, we have murders happening in the UK. But you will not find one Muslim charity which is working on getting the source text for jihad and debunking it. You won't find a Muslim charity. Why? Muslims are heavily irresponsible. They are so focused on safeguarding their religion when no one is attempting to kill them, whereas non-Muslims are being killed week in, week out. So I would like you to take my point seriously. I genuinely think
I would love
Islam.
to debate you off camera.
Sure. No, not off camera. I don't know. I need to on camera. Off camera, clowns debate. I'm not interested. On camera, off camera, clowns debate. They do nasty stuff. They run away. I'm not interested. I am interested in serious conversations. If you respect your religion, on camera. Now, so I would like to comment to you. This is serious stuff. This is really serious stuff. I love you, and that is why I'm speaking to you. Now, I am focused on the problem. That's where I'm focused on, and I have my vigorous passion towards it. Islam, I'll summarize. Islam is a myth in various ways. Islam is not just a myth. If it had been a myth like many other myths, I wouldn't perhaps have spent so much time. It's not just a myth. It's also an evil religion. It's a murderous death cult, genocidal, anti-women, women-hating, children hating, pedophilic, and so on.
Remember these points, though, but
Absolutely, I have
Am
many
I allowed to
points.
speak?
So these are evil.
Am I allowed to speak now? Can you tell me the points again? What you said?
A
Islam
murderous death cult.
I haven't killed anyone. Another one.
You're not Islam, are you?
I'm Muslim.
Hear me carefully. I said Islam is a murderous death cult. Do you understand my point? I didn't say you are a
No,
murderer.
but I am a Muslim.
But hear me carefully.
So
Do you understand the idea of an ideology?
brother?
Do you understand the word an ideology?
I don't.
An ideology is a set of thoughts. Thoughts. People may partially take that, people may completely take, but act, they can do whatever. People can't be used to justify an ideology. An ideology has to be exposed for what it is. For Islam as an ideology, we have source texts here, the Quran. Based on the Quran, I can make my point that Islam is a genocidal, murderous death cult. It's not based on you. You may not have murdered anyone. You may be just like me, maybe better than me. I'm not commenting about you so far. I'm focused on Islam as an ideology.
on our religion,
It's mythical religion. What you're saying as what the name you're using is religion. The term you're using is religion. I am using the term ideology.
Yeah, okay.
It's a set of thoughts, set of ideas. Islam, like I said, is a murderous death cult. How do I know?
How do you know?
It's in the text and it has been followed by sincere people right from the early 7th century. Millions have been murdered.
Yes.
Millions who went according to the Quran, including Muhammad and his early quote-unquote caliphs, the followers, including Muhammad and his followers. So you are not the authoritative source of information. First authoritative source is this. Second in history is Muhammad and his entourage, early Muslims. They are the second authoritative sources. Murderous death
I
cult.
wouldn't say that's the source. I wouldn't go as far as saying that's the
You wouldn't
source.
say what?
I wouldn't say that's the source.
What do you mean? Muhammad is not the best example for
No,
Islam?
I'd say Muhammad. I wouldn't say his caliphs after it.
Well, caliphs are the Rashidun Caliphate, or according to Islam, the righteous, the only rightly guided.
And what made them rightly guided?
Well, let's not focus on the. I want to focus on the elephant in the room. Regardless of the reason,
Look,
please,
look,
Chief,
you
Chief.
said a point though.
What does the word rightly guided? What does the expression rightly guided mean?
But people have chosen them.
Yeah, but so
It was
for
chosen.
whatever reason,
Yeah.
they are declared to be rightly guided. Do you disagree with that?
Do I declare they were rightly guided?
The people declared. Do you disagree with that?
I look, off my memory, I think I wouldn't say rightly guided. I say
That's the entire word Rashidun Caliphate. Rashidun is rightly guided caliphate. But ignore. I can focus on Muhammad. What did Muhammad do?
so. Are the Labour Party rightly guided?
No one follows the Labour Party. So let's
No,
focus
the
on
UK follows the Labour Party. But it's a vote people have.
my different.
It's
We're
a-
dealing with.
that's
We're dealing
a
with.
vote people have.
We're dealing with serious stuff. He's talking about Labour Party.
Yeah,
When he
but
back-
it's the same example.
I don't vote
bro.
Labour.
No, but it's the same.
I'm not-
it's
I'm not-
about what
what is your
you.
government?
Exactly, bro.
You don't vote.
I'm speaking about Muhammad.
Okay,
You're
Muhammad.
saying, I'm talking about people after him.
Was
Just wait. Can you answer his question or not?
no.
Why?
He is
that's not fair.
distracting.
That's not- no.
Earlier, let's focus. Focus is important. Do you know where we got from? I said
You've
Islam is a murderous death cult.
Brother, you've smoked so
I
much.
said-
my brother, you've spoke so much. I've
Don't-
asked you a question.
Sure.
I've
Do you know
asked
where?
brother, you keep
Do you know what the
interrupting-
claim is?
You keep interrupting me, bro. I haven't spoken.
Because you're distracting.
I've let you speak. No,
Do
no,
you know what the topic
my
is?
brother.
Islam
Brother.
is a murderous death cult.
Yes. Okay.
I can give evidence from the Quran.
Okay.
What evidence
Bro,
are
I've
you
said
using
okay,
to debunk it?
I've said okay so many times.
Debunk that Islam is a
Brother.
murderous death cult.
Brother, your point of view of the Quran is one thing, mine is different. My thing is,
Explain it.
I'm Muslim, I've been born Muslim, I've been raised Muslim, and I haven't been told to kill anyone.
But
That's
go
my
by the
thing.
explain the Quran.
Brother.
Explain the Quran. Help me understand
you will have-
how
Yeah.
the Quran is not a guide of a murderous death cult. Explain.
Can you not interrupt me?
Well,
when
I
I'm
won't
speaking?
if you focus on the topic
Brother,
at hand.
Brother, and you're very slow as well. You're very slow when
You're now
speaking.
waffling. Focus on the topic at hand.
Okay.
A murderous death cult. Help me understand what in the Quran helps you come to the conclusion that Quran is not a guide of a murderous
Okay.
death cult.
If I did, would you become Muslim?
Not interested. Focus.
No, I'm getting
So far-
Bro, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just get evidence?
I
for you?
want you
What do you want me
not
to
to
do?
waffle on.
They will kill him.
I want you
Yeah.
not to waffle on. Stay on topic. You're going talking about all sorts of other things. Islam,
asking you a question.
what in the Quran
Yeah.
tells you that Islam is not a murderous death cult?
Yes, brother, I don't know right now. What I'm saying is, me arguing with you because you're so hard-headed is not gonna get anywhere.
So you don't know. You're calling me hard-headed. I'm asked you. Let me ask your friend. Don't get. This is called gaslighting, by the way.
gaslighting,
Learn the term
because I'm
carefully.
not-
When he doesn't know,
Brother, you
he's
said
trying to be
gaslighting.
insincere and winding me up. So I'll tell you. What?
He's winding you up.
He's winding me up. But I won't be wound up.
You're wound
He's
up,
trying
man.
to.
You're wound up.
He's trying to wind me up.
You're wind up, man.
Brother,
I am
love
very
you,
cool.
bro. I
Cool as
love
a
you.
cucumber.
Yeah, but you're still a
I'm
wind up,
stuck
man.
on topic, focused on topic,
Brother, you're not letting us
whereas
speak.
he is
Okay, can you
fluttering.
talk to me as an-
I'll ask you.
as an
What in the
uneducated
Quran?
person? No,
Brother, can we wrap
What
it
in the
up, bro?
Quran helps you understand?
As an uneducated person, as an uneducated person, you explain to me by using words only from the Quran how your statement is true. Just use. Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna say to
I will.
summarize?
Because if you're gonna do summarize, I don't want to hear it.
I will.
Are you gonna do word by word?
Yeah, word
Are you
for
gonna
word.
read
Word
the
for
Quran word for word?
Surah 5.
Read it.
So you're focused on the reading. So when I insist that you should read, you should read, okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Surah 5, Ayat 64.
Have you read the whole Quran, by the way?
I've read the whole of Quran and I've written a book on it. I'm writing a few more books on this.
Brother, if I,
No. Let's focus.
let's focus. Focus. Look in, my time.
Go mad.
Look in.
I only reading, yeah?
Word for word only.
And the Jews say, Surah 5, Al-Ma'idah, Ayat 64.
Yes, brother.
And the Jews say, the hand of Allah is chained. Chained are their hands, and cursed are they for what they say. Rather, both his hands are extended. He spends however he wills. And that which has been revealed to you from your Lord will surely increase many of them in transgression and disbelief. And we have cast among them animosity and hatred until the day of resurrection. Every time they kindle the fire of war, Allah extinguished it. And they strive throughout the land corruption. And Allah does not like corruptors. So what you find here, the Quran has a verdict concerning, in this particular case, only the Jews, not the Christians, only the Jews. And the verdict is based on disbelief in Islam. Yeah? The Jews,
What makes it say of disbelief?
because it says, yeah, increase. Surely, that which has been revealed to you, i.e. the Quran. Yeah, the Quran was the one which was revealed to Muhammad. That which has been revealed to you from your Lord, the Islamic Allah, will surely increase many of them in transgression and disbelief. In other words, they will go against the Quran and disbelieve in the Quran. So that is the problem this particular ayat has towards the Jews that it is referring to. So today you and I understand most Jews are not Muslims, most of them. Maybe there is a marginal few Jews, ethnic Jews who might be Muslims, but most of them ethnic Jews, non-Muslims. So the problem still is relevant. Jews have increased in transgression according to Islam, according to the Quran, increased in transgression and disbelief. So the Quran has a verdict. What is the verdict? And we have cast among them animosity and hatred until the day of resurrection. So according to the Quran, because the Jews have rejected Islam, the Quran's verdict is that Jews are hateful people. You know, today, across, I can read again, but listen to me first, I'll read again. Across the world today, Muslims have a very fundamental hatred towards the Jews.
Not only Muslims.
Let me finish.
Not only Muslims. Not only Muslims, brother.
It's not only Muslims.
It's not
At
only-
least Muslims.
it's
At
not
least Muslims. I'm focused
only-
on Muslims right
it's
now.
not only
Could I
Muslims.
finish?
In
You're
general.
you're always distracting.
No,
Why?
It's not only Muslims.
Why are you always
Because-
distracting?
Because it's saying that people will hate.
Why are you always
How's
distracting?
it always distracting when he
I am
hasn't
focused
said, he
on
hasn't
Islam.
said the
Can I-
Muslims
can
will
I
hate
finish?
them? Bro, you're not saying what it's saying.
Can I finish?
Finish. All
Thank
you've
you.
been doing is speak, brethren. But go on.
This
Go
is
on.
gaslighting.
I'm not, because it's not.
You asked me to read earlier.
Yeah, and you've read.
I was reading.
And you read, and then you stopped, and you're, yeah, that's it.
then you-
And you
now
said
you're
your
making a
point,
point.
and I'm disagreeing with your point. My
you stopped
brother, my brother,
reading.
one more.
I can
one-
read again
Yeah,
because you didn't understand
No,
what
no,
I
one
read.
more
I can read again.
Go on.
So the problem is transgression and disbelief in Islam by the Jews, and the Quran says that the Islamic Allah has cast among them, among who? Among the Jews, animosity and hatred. So according to the Quran, the Jews
Yeah.
are people with animosity and hatred. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
No, carry on.
Do you agree with this?
That's what it's saying, yeah.
That's what it is saying, but do you agree with this?
Yeah.
You agree that the Jews are people with animosity and hatred?
Yes.
Based on what fact?
What it says in there.
Based on rejection of Islam.
Yeah.
So when anyone rejects Islam, they are hateful people, according to you, according to the Quran.
No.
That's a delinquent idea.
No, it's
that's
not.
false.
So explain.
You've lost it. You've lost it.
Explain.
Brother, you see,
Don't
we're gonna
listen.
walk off.
He
We're
is
gonna-
looking for help right now.
No, no,
please.
he's not looking for help.
Among you three, he is the only better one. He is the better one.
It's the first time he's here, brethren. He doesn't know how
He
it
is a
goes,
professional.
bro. I'm
Please
not a
help me
professional.
understand.
Wallah, I'm not a professional. Brother,
Well
no.
trained. Please help me
No,
understand.
No.
Please help me understand.
Help you
Why
understand.
are the Jews animus, according to you, hateful people? Why?
Why
According to you,
are
why?
they hateful? Does it say they are hateful?
That's what it says.
It says they are hateful.
Why do you think? You said you agree with the Quran. Why?
No, I just agree with the Quran.
How many Jews do you know in your life?
I've met
I know many.
And are they all hateful?
It doesn't
Are
say
they all
that.
hateful?
No, it doesn't say that.
But that's what the Quran
It
says.
doesn't say. He said he's
You-
cursed.
Don't
Yeah,
panic.
because you're not trying to-
No.
Don't be paranoid, please.
What's what
Why?
I've understood from that verse is that he's saying that there will be, read it one more time.
Yeah, please read. Clearly, you're reading for the first time.
We have. Where is it?
Cast-
Where's the verse?
Here. We have cast among them animosity and hatred.
It sounds like
Until-
people have hatred towards them. Doesn't mean the Jews are
Listen
hateful
carefully.
people.
You've read. We have
You
read.
just said it a second ago. You said, why do so many people hate them?
Does
bro?
he have
So
short-term
come to-
memory loss?
You're trying
I
to
read the previous statement just moments ago. Based on a rejection of Islam,
Bro, you've lost it.
and I can read again.
You've lost it.
No, he knows he's lying.
I understood.
He knows.
Brother, I
You
don't
also
lie,
know.
bro. Are you
My
calling me a
different.
liar? Are you calling me? Do you
Based
hate me?
on this claim,
do you
yes.
Hate me? Do
I don't hate you.
Wait,
You're
bro,
just a liar.
Am I
Based on
gonna
this
see you in
claim.
heaven? Well, I'll
You
see
know.
you in heaven.
No, my different.
Brother.
To you. I know.
He's
I
killing
know.
you. Wallah, he's killing you. Don't
Please,
let him
listen. My dear young friend.
Bro, he doesn't want
please
to
listen.
speak to you.
No,
Please
but you're
listen.
speaking to him.
You're not speaking.
No, I'm speaking to both of
you're
you.
getting
No, but you're not
I'll
even
tell
letting
you.
me speak,
You're not
bro.
letting
I'm going to smoke by him.
You're getting smoked by him. You know.
Sure, my different.
No, but you think he's good, innit?
You are the better one.
No, I'm not better.
Among you both.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
You're not
When
letting
you
me
go
say
home,
anything.
when you go home, examine.
How he done it. I'm gonna
We
examine.
we spoke about evidence
He's good, though.
first.
Is he good or not?
Him
Is he good?
is a good liar.
He's a professional.
He's a good liar. Professional liar. He's a professional liar.
Why you?
I don't know where he got his training.
Why you
Too
being
much of
rude?
Quran about lying. Nothing about details.
Why you
Listen
rude?
carefully.
Why are you so rude towards me? I like you. I love you, bro.
Sure. But
No,
at this rate, please, I want you to
Can I ask
refrain
you a
liking me.
question?
No, to
I
you.
want you to say that again.
So once.
I
At this rate, I want you to lower your liking for me.
no, wait, like,
Yeah, like that. So both of you know.
bro,
He's afraid. Can you see? He's terribly afraid.
no, come
No,
on.
no,
stop,
you're terribly
stop. You're
afraid.
gonna get smoked. Don't do it.
No,
don't do it.
tell
Don't
you-
do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
He is
Then come
more-
on the camera and chat to him. Then stop. Come on.
He is
Brother,
more-
conclude it.
So
I wanna
conclusion
leave.
is this.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Conclude it.
We
bro.
spoke on two topics.
Yeah, okay.
One was based on historical merit.
Yeah.
The second was based on morality.
Yeah.
On both grounds,
Yeah.
our conclusion is
You're
Islam.
right and I'm wrong. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and
okay.
that is where
Yeah.
I want you. You are youngsters.
Yes,
How
I'm
old
young.
are you? 20?
Brother,
Early 20s.
Conclude the
You're
thing,
early
man.
20s. You're both young. I'm 41. I'm a very old man.
Well, yes.
I would like to. You are a precious friend.
Yes.
I'm trying to shake your hand.
Shake his hand.
sorry.
You're both precious to me.
No, but you just said you were
Even
saying,
if
what
you
about
disagree,
me?
both of you are a professional, but still, as fellow human beings, you're
Yeah.
precious. Fellow, and I genuinely think you have a conscience that
Yes.
pricks you
Yes.
when you go home.
Yes, brother.
So please,
Yeah.
I want you to take the two topics that we have spoken as an example.
Yes.
But my summary is simple. Islam is a myth
Yes.
and Islam is evil
Yes.
in all sorts of different ways.
Yes.
You can disagree, but we have had two sample conversations today.
Yes.
And I can genuinely tell you, in relation to historicity, Islam is a myth in every possible way.
Yes, we get it, brother.
Likewise, morality. And so, today you've experienced only the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
Before it is too late, it's time to wake up.
Okay.
Because when I pass away,
Brother, conclude.
I will need to face eternity.
No, I don't want
The
to just
Islamic
walk away.
Allah-
I don't want to walk away.
Sure.
I want to go somewhere. I
So,
don't want to just turn
come
my
to
head. I want you
Jesus.
finish. Come to
Jesus, on the other hand,
Yes.
is a marvelous man.
Brother, don't open
Historically,
Another topic. Don't open another topic.
Sure,
you
sure.
just say, come to Jesus.
Come to Jesus.
Okay. If I don't
Enjoy
come to
him.
Jesus, if I don't come to Jesus, will I not make it to heaven?
well, at this rate, yes. If you stick
Okay,
with
God,
Muhammad,
you are God. You're the one that decides.
if you,
who goes to heaven and
not me,
and
no.
You
The
are
Bible,
God. You're the
I
one
don't
that
decide.
said- You just
If
said,
I-
will make it to heaven. I believe God makes it is the one that decides who makes it to heaven.
Do you believe God
You
gave
said
the
I'm
Bible?
Do I believe? No, I know.
Do you believe God gave the Bible?
I believe Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John wrote it, bro. Half of them
You don't
didn't even
believe?
meet him.
You don't believe Jesus came? Jesus, you don't believe Jesus came with the message?
Brethren, I've concluded it with all due respect. Nice
Lovely
to
to
meet
see
you,
you.
sir.
God's blessings.
Hopefully,
You remind him.
he's not going to remind me nothing.
You remind him. Please, together as
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
you need to begin to make sense.
Hopefully, I'll see you in heaven. That's it.
Well, at this rate, it's a,
I won't make it. You're doing a
That's-
good job. Thank you, brother.
and I'm warning you, please take what I've said seriously. Explore before it is too late. Thank you very much. My dear friend, you too also. Hey, don't be angry. Hey. Lovely. So, worldviews are competing for our souls. Islam, Roman Catholicism, Eastern Orthodoxy, Rabbinic Judaism, Hinduism, Sikhism, Jainism, all sorts of religions are competing for your souls. It is important for all of us to make sure we are in the right place with the right facts backing us up. Could I please comment to you? All of these that I've listed, Roman Catholicism, Eastern Orthodoxy, all of these are wrong. People have to come to Jesus. Jesus. It is Jesus who went to the cross about 2000 years ago, who alone is able to redeem. It is Jesus who went to the cross, who dictates, who defines, who is the very example of morality. It is Jesus who is able to save us. He is the very evidence for us of God. So it is, the discussion points are very important. God's blessings to all of you. Thank you very much. God's blessings.